My wife said, "If you can't accept my daughters, leave." So I did, but she never came back. The suitcase clicked shut by itself. That sound still lives in my head, a clean, final click. Plastic teeth locking together like a decision that could not be reversed. She stood in the doorway while I folded the last shirt, arms crossed, jaw tight. Not angry, certain. "You don't have to make this dramatic," she said. Her voice was calm, practiced, like she'd rehearsed it in the mirror while I was still pretending we were a family. I didn't look at her. I kept my hands steady. The room smelled like her shampoo, lavender, always lavender. It made my stomach turn. "They're my daughters," she added, softer now. "If you can't accept them, then leave." There it was, the sentence she'd been building toward for months. No hesitation, no room for discussion, no invitation to stay, just an exit sign lit up in my chest. I nodded once, not because I agreed, because I understood. Outside, the girls were laughing, too loud, too sharp. The sound cut through the walls like broken glass. I lifted the suitcase. She watched me pass her, didn't touch me, didn't stop me. I expected, stupidly, that she would call my name when I reached the door. She didn't. The door closed behind me, and in that silence, something inside me finally broke. Not loudly, cleanly. I met her after the divorce. She came with a history, and 2 daughters who learned early how to test boundaries they didn't respect. I tried. God, I tried. I showed up, paid bills, fixed broken things, took them to school, stood in the rain at soccer fields that weren't mine. They never called me Dad. They called me by my first name, or worse, nothing at all. Disrespect started small, eyes rolling, doors slamming, whispers when I entered a room. Then came the accusations. He's creepy, he watches us, he hates us. Each one landed like a knife she pretended not to see. I told her we needed boundaries. She told me I needed patience. I told her I felt pushed out of my own home. She told me I was overreacting. And slowly, subtly, I became the problem. She stopped touching me, stopped defending me, stopped listening. At dinner, she laughed with them. I ate in silence. At night, she turned away. Her loyalty shifted so quietly I almost missed it. Almost. The final argument wasn't loud. That's what hurt the most. No screaming, no tears, just her standing there, looking at me like a stranger who'd overstayed his welcome. "If you can't accept my daughters," she said again, firmer this time, "then maybe you shouldn't be here." And I realized something terrifying. She'd already decided. After I left, I didn't disappear. I watched, from a distance. I kept my voice polite in messages, short, neutral. I wanted to see how long it would take, how long before she noticed the silence. Days passed, then weeks. She didn't ask where I was staying, didn't ask if I was okay. She asked about the car, about the insurance, about the joint account. That's when I started looking closer. Phone records, shared cloud storage she forgot to log out of, late-night messages, a man's name I didn't recognize, too familiar, too frequent. I didn't confront her, I learned. The girls weren't just acting out, they knew. They knew about him before I did. The sudden hostility, the accusations, the way they looked at me like I was temporary, they were clearing space, and she let them. I stayed calm, collected screenshots, dates, times. I watched her rewrite our marriage into something disposable. Every piece fell into place, and the rage, it stayed buried, cold, waiting. The proof arrived on a Tuesday, an email meant for him, not me. She forgot which account was shared. "I can't wait until he's fully gone," she wrote. "The house feels lighter already." I read it twice, then a third time. No shaking, no tears, just clarity. I asked her to meet, neutral location, coffee shop, public. She arrived late, distracted, smiling. "Why did you want to talk?" she asked. I slid my phone across the table, didn't say a word. Her face drained of color. She didn't deny it, didn't cry. She sighed. I didn't think you'd find out like this." That sentence told me everything. I nodded, stood up. She reached for my hand too late. "Wait," she whispered. I leaned down, voice calm. "You told me to leave," I said. "So I did," and walked away. I didn't fight for the house. I didn't fight for her. I fought for myself. Lawyers, clean paperwork, every receipt, every message. I let the truth speak without emotion. When the divorce finalized, she looked shocked, not because she lost me, because she lost control. The man she chose didn't stay. The daughters turned on her next. Blame has a way of circling back. She tried to reach out months later. Long messages, apologies, regret dressed up as love. I didn't respond. Silence was sharper than any revenge. I live alone now. Quiet mornings, no accusations, no walking on glass. Sometimes I think about the moment she told me to leave, how sure she was, how little she thought it would cost her. I don't hate her. I don't miss her. I understand her, and that understanding freed me. She thought I would come back. She was wrong. I didn't lose a family. I escaped a lie, and I never looked back.